Hello. 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 Ooh, I almost bite the dust on this one. Yes. Yeah, internet's kind of crappy right now. Also there's something I have to address. Um okay, so this is probably going to be my first apology on this channel. Okay, so if you remember what happened yesterday stream, as soon as I got done streaming, I immediately privated the video of yesterday's stream, and one of the guys that I was working on the project with literally said, "Dude, you exposed me on your stream." I was like, what are you talking about? I did not say anything regarding to the project, nor did I ever offended anybody. So I looked back on the VOD, and as soon as I remember, my internet was bad yesterday, and my reality app cut off, and it showed the weather location app on my phone for a split second, and then I automatically went back to the app. This is going to be a little behind the scenes thing, right? For what I'm about to tell you. I actually have two cell phones right now. One's my regular phone, and the other is my Vtuber phone, which I use the reality app on. When I was doing the project and went over to that person's house, I brought my Vtuber phone with me, and I checked the weather in that location, and I forgot to reset it to my location. If it would have been my location right now, I would have had to I would have been canceled right here and now. But when it cut off, I didn't even get much a reaction to that until when the guy called me, when he texted me, my bad. So I immediately had to delete the VOD and just delete the recorded video all entirely. Excuse me. So if you're watching this, I apologize that I exposed your location area. He didn't make a big deal about it and all that, but now if it would have been my phone, if it would have been my location, I would have gotten canceled here and now. I would have had to delete my whole entire channel because of that. So I again, I apologize for exposing your location on my stream. I even got rid of the weather location app on my Vtuber phone to make sure it doesn't happen again. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. Now, if you're wondering why I brought my VTuber phone with me when I was doing my projects, well, that's another story for next time. So, let's start with the park. We got all the apologies out of the way. No one was hurt. You acted well, so I hope it's all good now. It's all good. If it was my location, again, I would have gotten canceled. But I remember barely showing any reaction to that. Okay, so the park. I'm practically looking for my child in this horror land. The park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matters that may be disturbing to players during the... well, I didn't have time to read that. Because it would have revealed my location.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Also, is the volume okay? Should I turn it up?
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Let me see if there's any subtitles. Audio settings. Enable subtitles. Just stay in the car and do not move from that spot.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
Oh, I guess I'm going over here.
Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
And remember what I said about horror games. If I get nightmares, I blame you.
Callum, where are you going?
Come on, Mommy!
Okay. Oh no.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Come on, this way!
Oh no. Everything got dark and creepy.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Okay, now I can run.
You can't catch me.
Come back.
I'm almost caught up to him.
Callum! Callum, come back here right now.
Why is my controller vibrating? I'm not even using controller.
Stop! Callum!
Over here.
How do I...
I think this belongs to Callum. Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Okay, I get the headphones darkroom idea now. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob.
Hello?
This way.
What is this about?
Or just the land of Solomon Island. Which might add whatever was mentioned of his name and people swimming. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the retailer still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from an old country. Oh man, Henderson, he did terrible dark things the land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly assumed by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I had a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect. I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Oh, I can read this better now. Oh. I would not even buy a cursed land. Not even for a if someone offered me $1 billion just to get the land
Callum?
off my
Stay where you
hands. Oh, a duck ride.
are. Come back.
Can I get on this duck ride?
Come on, Mommy.
Oh my gosh, I can. Okay, I'm done today. What was that about? Okay, so the owner of this park bought a cursed island from somebody, and the sailor was trying to scare him away with weird stories.
Lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Oh.
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah.
their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
The ride would be creepy even without being a horror game.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Alan, why did you go?
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside.
This is stranger danger.
The children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh,
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that last part did not happen in the story. Oh, I. Yeah, we love German stories, but Hansel and Gretel's a true classic. I barely read that fairy tale. But I understand the story of it too well. Saving. Okay, can settings, gameplay, sensitivity, invert mouse. Where's the one for the controller? I didn't like it. No, that was new to me. I'll research. I didn't like it when the controller vibrated on my table.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Oh. Oh. There was a statue here of that squirrel. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. I now have a problem.
Stop, Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Callum?
Follow the Okay, they want me to follow the trail. I guess I'll go in here next.
Too dark. I'm not going in there without a flashlight.
Okay, I'll come back to that one later.
Come out, sweetie!
Why is that kid so disobedient?
Come back, Callum!
Entrance. I guess I'll go this way.
Callum, come back here right now!
I can't go that way. So I guess I'll. Okay, nothing's in. No, the ending definitely wasn't right. Yeah, I knew the witch was was the cannibal in that story, but not Hansel and Gretel.
Callum?
Over here.
Wait, Callum!
Sideshow alley.
Callum!
I can't go in there just yet. What? Oh, on this.
Come to mommy, Callum.
She did push the witch
Quack, 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 quack.
in the fire, but they did not. No. Yeah, I got it.
Where are you?
Okay, I'm guessing I'm going back this way.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Callum, stay where you are.
Catch me, Mommy.
Okay, I can't enter the bathroom. This will just take me over here. Wait, was there a ride close to this? Oh yeah, there was a path. You know, I've been to at least 2 Horrorland parks in my life. One of the rides had lots of mascots sneaking up.
Another accident.
Uh,
This place. Callum! Where did you go?
This way, Mommy.
I mean, it was just like the duck ride, except it was a slow roller coaster. And then mascots keep on popping out of nowhere. Just to scare me. And then I ate like red cotton candy that looked like blood. Oh. Oh, sweet.
Hello?
Hell no, I want to ride this. How do I get on there?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. It'd make me dizzy.
Examine report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report. Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Chef F. Bannerman. Witness name, C. Norman. Oh yeah, I miss eating cotton candy so much. We were waiting for our turn to ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence went to go over to talk over to him, but I've always been a bit weary of those suits. They gave me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you look at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about portrations, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat a little faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the eyes was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Oh, I don't mess with those type of people. I'm gonna ride this ride. Oh? Let's decrease speed. Wait, what was that I examined? It was out here when I examined something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll come back to me. I feel bad for laughing, but my gosh, that's bizarre. Yeah, he just went berserk all of a sudden. But I've been on one of these octopus rides at an amusement park before. It's exactly like this one. It goes down for a few minutes and it goes back up. Okay, I just went in full circles. Oh, that is maxed out. Let's turn it all the way down. Is the ride fun? Yeah, it was. Okay, can I ride this? Please, I just want to.
Mommy!
I just want to ride the ride. Why is it not letting me ride it? Oh? See, it's just like this one. Gosh, I feel like we're going to hear screaming soon. Oh. Hey. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh, that was interesting. That scared that scared you? Frustrated by the fact the plane seems incomplete. I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans and they were stonewalling me. Every contact I had, every meeting place that I have watched or sweep bare, I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanism, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name him something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides after all. Okay, I can't seem to go across that. I mean, I did see a a guy with a top hat. Oh, this. I go over here. Will this lead me somewhere? No, it will not.
Don't hide from me, Callum!
What was the point in this area?
Where are you?
Over here, where?
Where are you?
Okay, surely that area is opened up right now.
Come out, sweetie.
Mother duck said quack, quack, quack.
God, I really hate that kid. Oh! Well, I found the bear. It looks like the one of the guys in Nightmare Before Christmas. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduce what was needed from the band writing of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negativity, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. I mean, if I knew an amusement park was going to open, I would definitely come. Especially if it's horror theme. Oh yeah, they added like a haunted maze. It wasn't like a corn maze or anything. It was like a maze. And I think what was it? First prize gets a head in a jar. Second prize gets a heart, and third place gets a foot. I entered the park, get scared once, and leave. I'm the type that will stay all day if needed be. I'll be full of excitement. I am gonna go over here.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are. Callum, where are you?
Okay, can I now enter here? I still can't seem to enter. Did I miss any? I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, wait a minute. There was a Ferris wheel? Oh, looks like I'm going on the Ferris wheel now. But I don't know if that path is open. There was a hole on the bridge that prevented me from going across.
Callum, where'd you go?
I literally did not know There has to be a, oh wait, there.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Okay. I done the tunnel of Tales. The next one should be Ferris wheel. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. I forgot about this. There was the the entertainment session. It's just like seeing a circus, except this is horror theme. There was like magicians and clowns with chainsaws. And I think Freddy Krueger and Jason, there was Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Pinhead made some cameo appearance. Okay, I see the Ferris wheel. But that was awesome seeing them in person. Okay, so this definitely leads to the Ferris wheel, but I cannot go there just yet. So we'll try this away.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that
The classics.
scars our
Yeah.
insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Well, I guess we're going bumper car riding now.
Crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
I'm going bumper cars. Oh.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Wait, this. I'm already confused by the text and speeches. Employee's name, Francis DeVriesen. Time and day of the accident / incident. The October 25th, 1976. Joint tower and departments laborers working on the crane. Supervisor, lead person Richard Stepson, witness Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. A brief description of the incident or accident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the area, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describes any injury cause. Francis was killed. Did injured employees see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employee portion of a workers' compensation form? Okay. Yes, again. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter's provide them with a urine sample. What could have done to prevent this accident/incident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been correct? Okay, he filled out no. Fully or supervisor signature. Eligible signature. October 25th, 1978. Additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious. This hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work till we have someone from the local church walk the park and exercise the spirits. This way leads to the Ferris wheel now. Thank you, haunted bumper car. You sure helped me out.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Okay, the mother has a problem. Intentionally delayed by the incomparison of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I chose this site over the other places. Solomon Island is the nexus of the dark energies and the thought of all that power was just displacing beneath the earth here. It makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local histories. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. Okay, this guy has an obsession with trying to open the park, knowing that was haunted. Decrease the speed again. Hopefully I can go on. Okay, so Ferris wheels are my least favorite of rides. Sometimes
People come into your life for a reason.
I get on the
I
top,
used to say that before Mom ran off.
and sometimes it's just on the
After that,
side.
mostly just drank.
I like going to the very
Different
top
for
top.
Dad and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed, but I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Well, she got pregnant from a one-night stand with a guy she hardly even knows. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Okay, where is this place going to take me?
Callum!
Oh no, not the baby noises.
Don't be afraid. Callum, where are you?
She sounds so young. Oh my goodness. Okay, that opened a path for me.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them, little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything! It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Oh. Wait, can I go back to the entrance?
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Oh. I wonder if I can get that ending. I just go back to the entrance and just abandon Callum. Are those different ways of torture?
What do you want?
We need
Oh.
to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
And this is why you should never play horror games in the dark. Because of flashing lights like that. Oh.
The witch awaits. Callum, where are you?
Keep them away from me.
I'm pretty sure I can go to that place now.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can't save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why. The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in park growers' mouths by Hal Laurie. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appears to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from in Somalt Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winters, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragic when something this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offered their condolence to the family and friends of the victim, and we will cooperate fully with the authorities to bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. Oh, now I don't want cotton candy now. I'll go for the blue cotton candy instead. Okay, I can't go. Ooh. Oh.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him? I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Oh! Oh! Oh. I found the statue. Take pills. Okay, she's definitely sick. I don't know what it is yet, but she has a problem.
These are mine.
Oh, this is trippy.
Callum, I'm sorry.
I can only assume that the mother was a drug addict. Oh. Okay, okay. I guess you want me to go this way.
Don't touch
leave me here, Callum.
Future Times by Lord. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet of sinfulness made for some by broken fires in the coastal Seine. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and shamrock after Bert. Only the truly naked wrench and righteousness and adjective are severed. Yeah, or something. Shock therapy by Warcross clevers of and trust. Exercise. Romeo Beaumont will come to the island bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the unorthodox of corruption. Only then will pre-shoot sluts revealed housewives, hurricanes, and delay messiahs make axles to the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweet the temptress who grips the shaft, twisted the shaft. Abomination with the third age fire into the fourth age darkness, while gods lie writhing on the shattered face of the earth. Gaia has the sweetness and grace, but her days are numbered. The heavy fist halves break before frozen wheels and choreograph actresses in pencil and paper pornographs. The all-seeing eye will provide decade-long updates of the story going forward. Okay, I don't know what drug addict wrote this, but they are definitely on something. I don't even know what that is, and I don't want to find out.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Okay, so I tried to leave the park, but it wouldn't let me leave. So I guess there's only one ending, though. Looks like I'm going into the fun house. No, poor lady. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closes its gates. A gearing throng of townsfolk gather as we hug the heavy iron padlocks on the gate, small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. So is the owner of the park in this fun house? I'm guessing he's the owner. Or Nathaniel Winters welcomes you.
Show yourself?
Nice try. That did not scare me.
Give it to me!
That almost scared me, but not too much. Gotta try a little bit harder. Oh, I see you. I see you.
Don't leave me!
I got electroshock therapy. I'm so good. I don't know that many people that gets electroshock therapy. I heard it clears your mind of unwanted things. Nice try. You ain't gonna scare me that easy.
Horrible mother. Where is he? Where is my boy?
Nice try. Had to do better than.
Leave me alone!
Open door. Okay. The door. Oh no, it's leading down to the basement. Okay, I fully read the plot of the game now. front. Nightmare Circus by Fran Coma. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by the enraged mob of the town folk, just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark soul wanderer, comes to the ruins at the dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Okay, I'm kind of scared on the edge, so let me search a cat joke. No, no, no. You gotta watch this horror game with me. I love you, Callum. Okay, so I get, so yeah, the mother was definitely in therapy. What do cats look for in a boyfriend or girlfriend? A great personality. Perfect. Wait, I think I did a very good purr right there. Oh, can I bring this wrench with me?
Who was that? I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You went off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map. And then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. Slowly transfer me into a true cat. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years I've wasted with him. I love you, and I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Loretta, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I get to meet Cal, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. So I guess this is Lorraine's mother. This is Marlu. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is an official notification that you are considered sound in mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines if you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse. Then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continue good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwich Medical.
Don't leave me!
Yeah, she was definitely sick in the head. Bitch, wait. More reading. Emergency services. Data discharge. Diagnosed depressions. Those for overseeing psychologist. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began earlier in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obviously that these episodes stems from a grief of losing her partner Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided a standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patients responded and made a rapid recovery. After care recommendations, weekly follow-up with the local mobile stabilizers, base discharge instructions. Lori has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care slowly after birth. When Lorraine displays symptoms of disorderly and depression, it is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son return to her. As long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing and her own employer. Susan has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norman Creans, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medical instruction: a prescription for Zulofit that can be filled at Fragg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 10 ml dose, then based on advice from her doctor to increase her medication as needed. I see. This is Lorraine. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been complete. We regret to inform you that beneficiary of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. The deceased parents or agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams. Explain your situation, especially as regard to the birth of Donald's son's Callum. Unfortunately, they were not reciprocal to our overturns, and they specified that without any legal proof of biological relationships, they consider you illegitimate to receive any of the mules from Don's estate. Uh, they have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may help a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stefan, attorney. Huh. Oh, we're going deeper down into the basement now.
Show yourself?
Market was waiting on a child taken using joy for the baiting while their mother's mind and breaking. Brain, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try to explain. I think it's because I'm so far home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like a spring in my mind, widening tighter and tighter and tighter. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, when I need to get out of this place, when we need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I think thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl. Okay, if I take these pills, I might go on another trip. Wait, I went around full circles. Well, time to take the pills. No? I think everything is the same as it was before. What the? Okay, everything is running different now. It's going to be just like Layers of Fear again. I think this is both interesting and also terrifying. Yeah, psychological horror. Oh? This one's different. I didn't write it. Dad took me.
Stop!
Oh! My two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Oh, so that's Dawn? Laura's kind of pretty. Oh, don't put the baby in the oven. Okay. God. Yeah, she's definitely losing her mind. I'm beginning to think that all is happening inside of her head right now. I better not look up on this one. Okay, this is new.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter. So long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The other didn't notice. I like hearing him laugh. This boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, roaring in the time of his grasps and shrieks. I think this is delighted. Change wrought in me by the machines is not complete yet. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Sickening.
Don't make me look at it.
As soon as I picked up Hansel Grell, this door started to open.
Callum. Callum! Callum. Callum. Callum!
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
That's the attendant from the beginning. What?
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
What? Yo. What? Wow. Just wow. This was interesting. Wow. Wow. That was wow. It's actually pretty good if you play this a second time, though. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to the insane asylum after this. Gotham Asylum. Or Arkham Asylum, to be exact. You know, that's not a bad idea for a game. Batman Arkham Asylum. I think I have that game in my library, I think. Let me go to my room. And let me load up this. Well, yeah, I really like the game. It wasn't as scary as I hoped to be, but it was worth playing. Okay, Yep, I do have it. Batman Arkham Asylum. And then there's Batman Arkham City too. It was honestly very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. I'm surprised there isn't multiple endings to this. I really thought that if I leave the park, it might give me another ending, but I really tried to. So I can only assume that this game only has one ending to it. But I liked it. Ooh, that was definitely a ride. Very interesting storytelling. But it wasn't that scary. That's the only problem I have with this game. It wasn't too scary. But oh, I am so tired after that. I might actually take it. It was way cool. It was scary. It was scary enough. Oh boy, gosh. What I forgot to put some music. Okay. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm already forgetting. Okay, so I might right, like a roller coaster ride. Yeah. Okay, it's supposed to be like there's a chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. If there isn't, I will stream something. And yeah. I might actually play 7 Days to Die tomorrow if it's not that bad raining or thunderstorming. I'm as soon as I'm done with Nomad, I might actually do a rematch with Nomad because I died 3 times. And all of those times that I died in Nomad was practically bad RNG to me. Yeah. I look forward to it if you could stream. Yeah, most definitely. I'll check the weather and see if it's okay to stream. But if not, then I can just play it as soon as I get back from doing all the other projects. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming on today's stream. Ooh, I might actually go to bed after this. That actually got me tired. So, as always, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night to whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you guys hopefully either tomorrow or Thursday. So, take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Meow.